Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. May all the peace and blessings of the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on all of us. I want us to look at a question on probability, 10-mark question, section B, paper 2. Without wasting time, let's read the question together and find the proper solution to the question. Two bags, A and B, contain identical balls except for the colors. Bag A contains 4 red balls and 2 yellow balls. Bag B contains 2 red balls and 3 yellow balls. Now, if a ball is drawn at random from each bag, find the probability that both balls are of the same color. Solution. A. Now, we have bag A. Bag A contains 4 red, bag B and contains 2 yellow balls, right? While bag B contains 2 red and 3 yellow. Now, the probability of getting a red ball here becomes 4 out of 6. Probability of yellow, 2 out of 6. Probability of red, 2 out of 5. Probability of yellow, 3 out of 5. Now, you are asked, probability that both balls are of the same color. Now, let's look. We can have 4 over 6 red from bag A multiplied by 2 over 5, which is from bag B. That is probability number 1. Or we can have as well 2 over 6 from bag A multiplied by 3 over 5 from bag B, because yellow. Both yellow, both red. Now this is the problem. Now it becomes, let's multiply everything. It becomes 8 out of 30, right? 8 out of 30, or means addition, plus this becomes 6 out of 30. Now the answer becomes 14 out of 30, which is 7 out of 15. Done. You are not asked to use the probability tree diagram. You are just asked to find the probability of getting that. Done. Now, let's go to question B and solve it. If a ball is drawn at random from each bag, find the probability that both balls are of the same color. Now, if 2 balls are drawn at random from each bag, 1 ball at a time without replacement, find the probability that the 2 balls are from bag A or B are red. Now you focus on only red. Now come, solution. Now you are asked to get without replacement. Now let's say bag A. We're having 4 red and we're having 2 yellow. Let's say the first time we picked the ball, we got a red ball. Therefore, we're going to remain with 3 red. But this one will still remain to be 2 yellow. Right? This was first attempt. This is now the second attempt. Are you seeing now? Again, bag B. Now for bag B, it was 2 red and 3 yellow. Suppose you picked a red ball at first, now give 1 red. Then you're going to remain with 2. This one will become 3y because this is the only one that changed. Right. Again, this is the first instance where you removed a red ball. And this is now let's say the second time again, you removed this one again, a yellow ball. If you remove a yellow ball again, that means you're going to remain with one yellow, and now the red will not have changed, it becomes 4R. Similarly again, let's say you remove, it becomes 2Y, and this one will still remain to be 2R. Now, this may seem to be complex and may challenge you. Come here now, right? Bag A and B. Probability number 1, red, yellow. For A, it was 4, this one was 2. Now, come here again. For bag B, it was 2, 3. 2, 3, red, yellow. Now let's say you pick the red one. Now we're going to remain with here 3, right? Now this one has not been picked. Now it remains to be 2, RY. You picked a yellow ball. Now this one becomes 1. This one has not changed. It still remains to be 4, red, Y. You picked a red ball from bag B and they are total in 2. You're going to remain with 1. That is red. Yellow has not been changed. It becomes 3. Now again, let's say you picked a yellow ball in bag B. You picked a yellow ball in bag B. That means when you pick a yellow ball in bag B, you're going to remain with yellow 2. But now, the red one will not change. They remain to be 2. Why? Now, let me clarify and elaborate for that, for demystifying purposes. Now, this is bag A and bag B, right? Now, bag A contains 4 red balls and 2 yellow balls. Done. Now, the first picking, the probability of you to get a red ball will be 4, which are 4 red balls out of the total 6. That is 4 over 6. Now, this is the first. Now, the second attempt. Let's say you have picked a red ball. You have already picked a red ball. That means you're going to remain with, the probability now will be 3. Because already once you pick a red ball, now the probability will reduce to 3. And therefore, the total now will also change from 6 to 5. But the number of yellow balls will remain unchanged, and that is 2. Now, the similar scenario again. In bag A, the second time you picked a yellow ball. Now that means the first time there were 2, that's a probability of 2. Now that you are picking the second time, and the first time you said you picked a yellow ball, now the number of yellow balls remaining for us will be 1. Now our probability will be 1 out of the total number of red balls, which were 4, that have not been picked at the first point. Similar case applies. Now let's look here. It becomes RR, this one becomes RY, this one becomes YR, this one becomes YY. This one becomes RY, this one becomes YR, and this one becomes YY. Very good. Now, with the balls from bag A are red. Now, probability into bracket, red in A or B. Now, in both the two scenarios, now let's come here and say into bracket. Now, the probability of us getting red was what? Now we're getting 4 over 6 times, now becomes 3. If we got the first time red ball, that is 4 over 6 probability. 1 is now removed because the point here is without replacement, ball of contention. Now becomes, now this one will reduce to 3 out of 5. Or means addition. Or means addition plus into bracket. Now probability of B of getting a red ball, specifically red. You're not interested in anything else. Come here again. 2 out of the total 5 multiplied by, again you pick it up 1 out of 4. Now it becomes 12 out of 30 plus 2 out of 20. Now the LCM, 30 and 20. Let's do calculator. 12 out of 30 plus 2 out of 20, which is will give us a half, and that is the probability there. Lastly, Roman 2. This is B Roman 1. Now Roman 2 of the question. Now Roman 2 of the question will be very simple. All the 4 balls drawn are red. I will say probability into bracket all drawn in A and B read. That means probability will be, now you multiply everything, 4 over 6 times 3 over 5. Now times, instead of addition, because you're using and, we use multiplication. Times 2 over 5 times 1 out of 4. Now close it. Now it becomes, multiply everything. 4 times, let's simplify, by 3, 1 by 3, 2, by 2, 1 by 2, 2, done. Now it becomes 2 times 2 by 2, 1 by 2, 2, by 2, 1 by 2, 1. Now it becomes 1 out of 25, and that is the solution to that. Dive deep for concept demystify. Thank you.